Now that you have learnt Route 45 virtually, we will now recap the hazards seen whilst travelling along the route. The cyclist travels through the lights and moves towards the left to ensure that he or she travels safely to the other side of the lights. Be aware of parked vehicles when pulling into the near side. It is so important to apply the 3Cs when pulling into bus stops. If you decide to travel around a bus already at a bus stop, please ensure that there is sufficient space to pass between your vehicle and the vehicles travelling in the opposite direction. At this location, there are often lots of cyclists, either travelling on the road or coming from the flats to the left-hand side of the lights. As you will see, a small child is positioned ready to cross the road. The child is slightly ahead of the adult. The Brixton area is busy for the majority of the day. The traffic conditions are often heavy. It is so important that you are vigilant at all times, as vehicles will travel across your path with the intention of turning left into Acre Lane, which is alongside Lambeth Town Hall. This area of Brixton is heavily populated with pedestrians during the day and at night. And you will need to be aware that pedestrians walk into the middle of the road. When the traffic is clear, they either walk or run across the path of the bus. As you see, a pedestrian is walking near to the curb. It is important that you take evasive action when passengers walk near to the edge of the curb. You can either hold back or stay away from the curb. The driver has given the cyclist sufficient time, distance and space to safely travel along Cole Harbour Lane. Please give way to other road users, as giving way can prevent collisions, injury to pedestrians and passengers. Denmark Hill is a busy location. During the day, there will be pedestrians walking and running across the path of the bus. During peak times, the approach to the junction of Camberwell New Road and Denmark Hill will be heavily populated with cyclists weaving in and out of traffic. Following the 3Cs will ensure that you do not have a collision, pedestrian injury, or passenger injury due to harsh braking. It is imperative that the offside mirror is constantly checked, as it is commonplace for vehicles to attempt to get in front of the bus from the offside. It is likely that delivery vehicles will park on the zigzag area at the lights opposite Camberwell Green. As a result, extra caution should be taken at this location at all times. It should be noted that during the running in the evenings, the Camberwell area has become quite problematic, with buses stacking up and double parking. It is important to ensure that the correct protocol is followed at all times. There has been a number of collisions at this location as a result of either the driver not checking his offside mirror thoroughly enough, or the vehicle on his offside has jumped a red light. Exercise caution at all times, please. When arriving at Elephant and Castle bus stand, please ensure vehicles are parked correctly and safely at all times, and at no point should vehicles be double parked.